Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished in our town of Springview. That I think is probably going to be our last episode for this series. Unless I get lots of people writing in asking for special or certain things that they'd like to see. I'll go ahead and keep the game save for a while. But I think we've done about everything there is to do in Banished in its original version. It's a stock version, it's vanilla version. I was just focusing in on this road as a starting point. I was thinking about going back through and applying stone to a lot of our roads so we can see that process of how stone roads do improve the moving through of the town, especially on your main pathways. You don't need to stone everything, that's just excessive. But if we were to go through and replace some of these main roads with stone, the tricky part is replacing diagonal roads. You got to catch that diagonal just right, or you end up offsetting another road right alongside your first one. Kind of like getting the colors not lined up properly on a color copy and having one color off to the side. I have a merchant in. Let's see what he has brought us. Kenda, the livestock merchant, brought chicken and cattle. So, no thank you. And that's Kenda. Fits just underneath the bridge there. So, main roads to justify putting stone in. I would say this is certainly one of them here. Then can I catch this diagonal? Wow, hello. Right there. And then to the bridge. So through here, maybe continue through the town. Okay, I'll try that again. There. 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 Here's one that I really wish that we could have done something about. You can't tunnel through there. So you just got to walk around it. They do take the path around it, though. They don't... Well, that one walked over. Aha. If I got rid of this house... No, there's nowhere to end the tunnel. There was just nothing you could do here. So we just had to kind of fight it. Now you could simply go through like this and create your stone road, rather than fighting the diagonal. Takes a little longer, though. And then we wanted to stone down through here. I'd say this pathway through here and on up. Now, no, okay, we started here. We didn't do this one. So let's do this pathway here. Like so. I've not really been noticing how much stone is being required here. Let's see, we're going to come through here to here. So that's 25 there. So if that's 25, we're probably into 300 or 400 stones by now. We made it to here. We'll do this. Come down this pathway here. And then... Nope, that didn't work. We'll go from here. There we go. Take this in. I'm thinking it's right there. That looks right. And we'll do these just to make it look good. Well, we'll go with that for now. We'll go with that. So while all that is happening, a whole bunch of people are becoming students. That's right. More kids, more families. Especially over here with all these new houses. Yeah. Let's pop a third school in somewhere. Right here. That's okay. That answered my question from earlier. What can you put in that will support the houses but doesn't need to be in the market zone? School is one of them. A chapel is another one. Now there's something for us to do this episode. So let's grab school. I'm thinking, okay, something like that. And we'll kick it off in this direction. And can we put another chapel in this part of the colony, we'll call it, or the settlement? Yeah, we can. And let's take it out to the edge over here. So that'll be the chapel that's associated with the main graveyard. So, schoolhouse, chapel. Don't need this anymore, although the graves are filling, and this one's not degrading fast enough. So, we actually are going to need another graveyard. So this is more of what I'm used to from long ago when I played this so much. You had to keep popping in graveyards all the time. So, where would be a good place? This would have been another roadway here for another graveyard. It's kind of out of the way and not really in your face. Yep, I'm thinking somewhere in there. Is that the tailor? That's the blacksmith. How did our warm coats ever bounce back? Now we have 200. Okay, we're good. So, graveyard near the doctor for those that didn't make it. Right there. Okay, schoolhouse is being built. How are our roads? That's right, we were going to kick up more builders. That's what I forgot. We're going to... That's interesting. I can't move the laborers up or down. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Yeah. The builders up. That takes the laborers down. So farmers are fine. They will act as laborers, but we need builders for roads. So let's... I hate to take the stone cutters out because they're supplying what we need for the roads. A merchant has arrived and all these became students all at the same time. Merchant has a whole bunch of stuff for us. Potato seeds, plum seeds. Do we have plum seeds? We do not have plum seeds. Oh, but right there you are. Okay. So this is Taline, the general goods merchant. So Taline has gotten, hey, here's wheat. It's gotten wind that, and corn that we're buying. Yeah. So let's see. Is there anything here that we need otherwise? Wool, logs, pumpkin. How is our pumpkin supply? We do grow pumpkins. We have none, so we don't grow enough to justify our... Yep, that did wipe me out. Alright, let's try that again. Wheat, yes. Beans. Huh, corn. Beans? I don't remember. You stay. They're not alphabetical, but there are no beans here. Okay. Well, we'll do that too. We'll grab beans. And let's get some pumpkins. Let's get 500 pumpkin. That brings us to 8,000. Venison, we've got 12,000 in venison. Let's see. Let's get 1,000 of something else. We'll get 1,500 pumpkins. And that brings us to 9,000, which makes it much easier to just do 3,000 of these. Alright, trade and dismiss. So there is another project for us. I lost it. And that is to put in some more fields, more crops real quick, so we can see those grow. Zoom out, figure out where I'm at here. There we are. So turn our speed down to something that's not so crazy. We were thinking through here would have been good farmland. What do we have in the way of space over here? Food, crops. So there we are. So if we were to grab from here, we can get as far as there. There's a 9x12. Let's do some 9x9s for individual farmers. The 9x12s didn't work so well for individual farmers, but we've lost it. That's our last one there. We can get a 9x8, or we can get an 8x10, 8x11. There's 88. 80. Okay, that's equivalent. And let's do one more. Let's start here this time. Put in a 9x9. We'll have the road butt in right there. Run this way. Well, that is so hard to put roads in when they've got the words right over. Okay, so yeah, we just have no way to put a road in there. So we're going to put one there. There. They're going to have to walk over some little hills. That'll be fine. This road's not going there either. Wow. A lot of unbuildable area here. Oh, I see it. Okay. And we put a graveyard. Cemetery. Okay, we're going to shrink this cemetery a little bit. Cemetery. I'm going to go there to there. Like that. So we can get our road in like this. That's what I wanted. Okay, so there's 4 farms. And let's see, you cannot tunnel through something this low. So I guess we just walk them around. And I would really like to get another orchard or 2 in. Actually, tell you what, let's just, the plums are done. Let's just cut these down and put in pears. These are done. So we've got, what, peach, pear, peach, apple. So this peach we're going to cut out and turn it into plum? Peach, pear, apple, yeah. Plum. I'll have one of each over there. And these farms are going to be worked on. We've got to take a lot of trees out to make this happen. And that's what our laborers do. Became a student, became a laborer. We have lots of laborers available. Lots of building jobs available. I see all these require 2 each, so there's 8 right there. And the other 8, schoolhouse, the chapel, and I'm sure there's one more project somewhere I forgot to mark down. So, speed back up. Yeah. The graveyard. Cemetery. Schoolhouse is done. We'll pop a new teacher in. And we'll leave it there. We'll see how quickly we start to fill it up. That was down here. This one still have a lot of stone. Very good. Yep, they're grabbing right here. Completely ignoring my road. Shouldn't have even built it. Now, I can't put a partial road up in here, can I? No, this is all red. Okay. Nothing I can do for the roadway here. Now, these folks are filling up this one. Need 130 stone here. And let's see, we did not do this roadway. We did this roadway. We did not. I guess we stopped here. And I don't believe that's in. I think that's just the blueprint. I might be wrong. I can't click on it to tell me. Is there anywhere that it switches from this light colored one to a much darker one? Yeah, there's the real one. That one is in. And this is in over here. Let's finish this one. Just wanted to click. Iron is low. You know, there's a lot of folks walking this one. Let's go ahead and run this in stone as well. Just like that. Okay, schoolhouse is done. We still don't have anybody in it. Which is over here. So how are our families in this area? This child will be in that. Oh, we have a new Colin. That Colin will be a student in 2 years. Older couple. Eric, he is a student, but got bused all the way out to the original school, and even though his real school district is right there, that's too bad. Cemetery is in, 21 more graves. Leandria will be going to school here real soon. Somebody over here just turned 10 and is now going to school. Okay, so school is up and running. Chapel is close. Our farms are in. Okay, so we're going to grab corn and wheat and beans. And beans grow really fast. It seems like beans could have gone into an even bigger one and we still would have taken care of it just fine. But there's... Actually, let's go pumpkins. Okay, so that's for that. We need another chaplain, cleric. No members yet for this chapel, because this chapel is still doing fine. Well, where am I? I'm over here. So this one can handle 200 members. I would think eventually they're going to start to disperse just like the school did. Another merchant. Corn seed and cherry seed. Cherry we could use. We'll take that. We got to pay in firewood or warm coats. So let's think about that. Is that our only choice? And steel tools. We do have lots of steel tools. Worth 10 each. We're going for 25, so 250. No, they're only 50 here. Okay. So there's 500. And watching what's happening here. So we're looking for 2,500, so I need 2,000. So firewood, let's do 500 firewood. Is that right? Yeah. And there's our 2,500. Trade and dismiss. Our chapel, 1 member. I would have thought that it would have grabbed a higher percentage out here. Iron is low. I think the chapel took a lot of that. So we're done on major construction right now. That's right, we need more farmers. Let's hit pause. We're already well into the spring, and this one's not being planted yet. Same thing over here. Now these got planted because a lot of people live over here and they want to work near home. So, farmers, these are going to be one-person farms. So let's make that happen. Okay, so now we're short 4 people. Let's go ahead and grab them. So now we've got someone assigned to this. This is a small one, so it should be no problem. Still getting it done. Alright, so we don't necessarily have all of our main roads in. That never got put in, did it? All of our stone roads. Wonder why that happened. I don't know. Stonecutter died. We do lose a lot of stonecutters. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so this road needs to get done. So we need a lot more builders. And our stone is actually doing just fine. So let's take 4 more stonecutters out and turn them into builders. Let's get lots of builders out there working on those roads. Got all of our new crops in. Let's go take a look at that. Alright, that's corn. That's wheat. Okay, corn and wheat. These are beans. And more of our pumpkins. So there's the textures for those crops. Here's our graveyard, our new one. Our cattle and sheep, chickens. Peppers, pumpkins, cabbage, potatoes. And they're just growing over here. We'll kind of do a little flyby. There's apples. Apples. Peaches, okay. We need to plant cherry trees. Where should we put another orchard real quick? Checking to see if there's an obvious place. I think it's up in this area somewhere. It's probably right in here. Here? Let's do that. We'll leave the dense forest. We are still... we do have an herbalist that is going to be... and a hunting cabin. How is this done? We're still pulling a decent amount each year out of here, but it is just a half a forest now. So eventually this one would leave. But let's go ahead and pop in a cherry orchard right in here. Yeah, we can do that. And I'd say that looks pretty good right there. Now let's think about that. They grow north-south at 2. So it needs to be an odd number this way. And then it needs to be a multiple of 3 plus 1 the other way. So 12 plus 1 is 13. So that's an orchard right there. We could go out to No, 15 is our max. So we'll go to 13. 9 by 13. That eventually is going to be cherries. I think that's what we just bought. So kick this back up to 5. We'll park this one. And let's see. I'm over here. And actually, we've really lost our orchard over here too. Everything's dying out. They're trying to plant new ones, but alright, let's go ahead and drop cherry into here, and we will put apple over there when it gets done. Lots of logs, especially from all these orchard cuttings we've been doing, which means lots of firewood, and we're back to our 1,000 cap again. With all of our builders now, are we getting... Where am I? Right here. Are we getting stone roads yet? I hear lots of tapping. I think that is the quarry. Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and just kind of helicopter our way through our little town here and get a good look at everything. Tap it away. Eventually this will drop even deeper and deeper. This pathway will, this rampway will come down and work its way all the way through, and it might make one more turn before it's done. A chapel. This little community we just put in. Our orchard just came in. We're going to make this apples, and we're going to kick up. Make this a 2 and make this a 20. So 20 of 20. I'll make that a 1 and a 20, yeah. Anyway, look at all the fireplaces. So even with all these new houses, we've still got our 1,000 firewood. This graveyard is... well, there's room for a couple more occupants in there. Our market here and all the goodies in the market. A well there. Storage barns are starting to fill up again. Stone paths are in over here. Looks like we're good over here. Yeah, that might be finished. It looks pretty dark in between, but I'm not sure. No, I'm thinking these are not finished. Well, I'm not sure. It's easier to tell when you see a segment that isn't. Huh. Here's our fisherman's hut. Laborers are down to 1. Let's go down one more builder and turn 2 fishermen on. There. Our swimming deer there. Our trading post. With a trader coming in. That's a nice scene right there. There he goes. And we get our pop-up. He's come with walnut seeds. That's interesting. Yep, we'll do that. 1 walnut seed. And we've got our 1,000 of firewood back. That's 4,000. Let's put in... oh, there's no even way to do that, is there? Steel tools. Steel tools. How's it doing here? 39. Okay, so we're not going to sell any more steel tools. Warm coats. We're fine there. So let's put in 100 warm coats. That's 2,000. And firewood. How do we make 500? That's 125. Yep. Trade and dismiss. And snow is starting to come in. Continue working our way through our town here. Here's the area that burnt down a while ago. All restored, rebuilt. A little tree starting to grow here, swaying in the wind. And here's where it all began. It was the very first forest node we put in. That first episode. Went out here and had 4 houses that were original 4 houses. Of course, I think all of them burnt. So they've all been rebuilt. But there's the beginning of our town. Was right there. All we had that first episode. Yep, come full circle. So I am thinking that, so you can see how far down it goes further. And we're going to call this one done. I think we've paid a good tribute to our town, kind of flown around and seen it all. This is the town proper now. Probably could have put more houses in right here. Completely surrounded the market. Yep, I think we're going to call this one done. We'll kind of zoom in on our original little pocket here, right where we began. Clear off the screen here. And there's our town of Springview. Let me pull out a little bit here. See it all. Or more of it at a time. Okay, well, this has been Springview with Noble Rambler. Signing off. Bye-bye, folks.